Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Teddy, how's your day going?
I'm having a low spoons day.
Okay.
But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's just one of those days.
You've got a lot going on.
Days where you just can't seem to win. If things don't turn out the way you planned, figure something else out. Don't stay down.
Try again.
That's
so we
me
just
today.
gotta figure something else out and try again.
We do. That's where I'm at. No, I'm good. It's just been a long day. I think I'm juggling a lot.
Mm-hmm.
In the best way. Juggling a lot of good things, but just juggling a lot. No, dentist is not a good thing. Okay.
No, dentist's scary.
Big thing. I have to go to the dentist tomorrow. I have a very irrational fear of the dentist.
I don't think it's irrational.
But for some people, it's like, I love the dentist.
Okay.
Some people hate it like me. I don't know. Yeah. I've never been like critically hurt at the dentist. Right. But I think what it is when I was a kid, I went to the dentist and I had to get a cavity filled. And I was so scared of needles as a child that I refused the numbing. So it was like one of my back molars that I had to get a filling in. And I refused the numbing shot. And so I suffered through the drilling and the pain of having this tooth like cleaned out without numbing. And I could feel it.
Do that?
I don't know. I guess. So I think that was traumatizing for me. I think that was my moment of I hate the dentist.
The dentist is not for me.
The dentist is not my thing. So I've been traumatized since then. And nothing has ever hurt that bad again. Even getting my wisdom teeth out wasn't that bad. So anyway, I think that's where my fear comes from. I have to go to the dentist. And I'm not thrilled.
And are we getting like our teeth cleaned or
no?
What's happening?
I think a little part of my tooth broke off over the weekend. I was eating a piece of bacon, which shouldn't break your teeth. But I was eating a little piece of bacon and like a little chunk of tooth came off and I like panicked. I went into full panic mode and it's not visible at all. Mm-hmm. It's just like a little piece on like a back tooth.
Oh, no.
But I can kind of feel it. So I called and I said, hey, can I get in? I have a broken tooth. So I have a check-in tomorrow to just check on things. I have a cleaning scheduled for September. So not for a while.
So hopefully things go well tomorrow and they're like, oh, it's just a little patch or something.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be more than that, but it's okay.
But tomorrow's not like the day of work, right?
No. Okay. Tomorrow's just check-in.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tomorrow's
so we'll see how it
check-in.
goes. We'll ask and see what's going on with the tooth next week.
Well, okay.
I'll be thinking of you. I hope tomorrow goes well.
It'll be fine. So other than that, dentist, I just am I feel like I have a laundry list of things to do, including laundry. Mm-hmm. So just a lot of things. How are you? How was your day? Hopefully better than mine.
It's good. It was totally fine. Like normal average day.
Okay.
When I was getting ready today to come do this, I was like, putting on my makeup, I was like, it's summer. I want to do something fun. So I was like, I'm going to put on fake freckles. I think I saw Hailey Bieber doing it on TikTok like last night. And I was like, I want to try this. So I have brown eyeliner and I just like dotsied all over my nose and my cheeks and then like smudged them around. And I went up to my husband and I was like, look at my nose. He goes, what? And I was like, do you see anything? He was like, no. I was like, you don't see any freckles that I usually don't have? And he was like, I mean, yeah, I see them. And I was like, do you like them? And he was like, well, typically that's a sign of like sun damage. And he was like, so not really. I was like, what if they were hereditary and cute? I was like, I think they're
freckles
adorable.
are cute.
Yes. And I was like, what if this was like genetic? I thought I just looked sun-kissed, but thank you. I will never do that again. But
so many people do that though. There's like stuff that they make, I think that is like little faux freckles.
Yes.
That people put on. I like makeup influencers. Like I feel like I've watched Alex Earl do it a million times. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like dab it on. It looks like a little liquid eyeliner and then they like tap it in with their fingers.
And it's
I've
cute.
seen so many people do it.
I think it's adorable. And he was like, But I always ask for his opinion. I always ask, like, do you like this dress? Like, do you like my hair? And so I was like, yeah, I love it. I'm like, don't be serious. Like, tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Give me feedback. And the one time he actually is like, no, that's not,
He gives
don't do that.
feedback.
I'm like fighting it. So that was.
I feel like, though, it's a way for you to determine what you really want and like what you really feel about something. Because if it was a dress that you tried on and you really liked it and you went up to him and you said, how do you like this? And he said, it's okay. And you were like, no, but it's great. Yeah. And then like you're trying to convince him that the dress is great, then that shows how you really feel about it, you know? And
totally.
that's what's most important.
Absolutely. It's like this salesperson in me comes out and I'm like, no, this is cute. Like I was able to get some vitamin D today. Are you kidding?
Yeah. What do you mean you don't like my freckles?
I've had these the whole time we've been married. They're not new.
What do you mean?
Tricked you. But yeah, other than that, good day. Nothing crazy happened. Had a good start to the week, a really laid back weekend. So nothing really going on over here. I will say I got to go to Build-A-Bear this weekend.
Ooh.
I was home with my daughter by myself on Saturday, and my husband was out golfing. So I was like, you know what? I got to take her to do something fun. And Build-A-Bear is like a 45-minute drive from me. So we did it. We took a hike to Build-A-Bear, and I had a moment where we walked in and I was like, okay, pick out whatever you want. Like, look around, pick out whichever one. She walks up to this like bright red dragon dinosaur with scales and wings. And I was like, oh my gosh, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just let her do it. And I was like, well, let's pick some options. So next she goes to this like cartoon dog that's in like a police gear outfit. And I was like, okay. I was like, what about the Hello Kitty or like the turtle or the frogs? And so I pulled up like this pink sparkly Hello Kitty. And then I pulled up this like her friend. It's called Tuxedo Sam. So he's that blue penguin. And I was like, what about these ones? They're super cute. And after deliberating for like 15 minutes, she picked Tuxedo Sam, the blue penguin from Sanrio. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. So that was great.
I wouldn't say she picked. I would say you changed her mind and said, this is what you want.
She really, really loves him. She actually ended up naming him Mama. So we were sitting at the little like birth certificate station. And I was like, what do you want to name him? What do you want to name him? She goes, Mama. I was like, no, what do you want to name him? Like your penguin. She goes, Mama. I was like, okay. So we're naming him Mama. She goes, yeah.
Okay.
So that happened and it was really fun, but he is really cute. And I tried really, really hard to not influence her decision at all, but I totally did.
You totally did. Did Tuxedo Sam, that's his name?
Uh-huh.
Did he get an outfit?
So he got a ice cream cone of himself that he can hold. So he has an ice cream cone. And she loved the part where you can put them under those air blowers as if they're like in the bath.
Wash them off. Yeah.
Yep. So she got the brush for him so she can give him baths at home. And then she got the little, it's not a backpack because you can't store anything in it, but it's like, it's got straps and can hold them on your back. And I was like, that's kind of fun. Okay. So we had a good time. She wore him around her back for the rest of the time at the mall, and we had a really fun time doing it. So a little stressful
2000s.
At first, but yeah, seriously, was like...
I loved Build-A-Bear.
Oh my gosh, same. I think the saddest change about Build-A-Bear, though, is do you remember when you would make the birth certificates, they had these massive desktop computers that you would sit at, and the keyboards. The keys were
like clunky. Thick. And they were sticky.
They had that sheet of like plastic.
Yeah.
And it was so fun to type on those. And I want them there so bad. Now it's all touch screens and it's just not as germy and like glorifying to do.
Yeah. Those giant keys with the little like plastic cover that was always really sticky and gross.
Yeah. the way
are
I
the
want,
days.
I want to order one of those for like a keyboard or get a keyboard that comes with like that nasty plastic top, you
Yeah.
know?
Just for the
But
nostalgia.
seriously.
Yeah.
Speaking of nostalgia, I went down another 2000s rabbit hole this weekend. So I was at my in-laws' house and there was a hot air balloon that like flew by. There were 3 of them that were just floating in their backyard, and I love hot air balloons. It was magical. And I was just sitting looking at them, and it reminded me of a charm bracelet I had when I was, in middle school, high school. And it was a Juicy Couture charm bracelet. And my favorite one was a hot air balloon charm. And so I looked them up, and they are wicked expensive. I donated that thing years and years and years ago. The charms alone are wicked expensive.
Really?
And,
were they expensive then too?
No.
Okay.
And I mean, they were like expensive, but not like blown out of proportion 4 times the price that they are now.
Okay.
So I was like, wow, those would be so fun, but I'm not gonna buy another one of those. But it reminded me of another thing I wore. Do you remember Italian charm bracelets?
I don't know if I know what you're talking about. Were they the like ones with the little squares?
That pinched the crap out of your skin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those were the worst. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I had one of those.
Yeah. I ordered one.
You did not. Ow.
And I ordered 10 charms. I'm
Where?
bringing it back. So Amazon sells
are they non-pinching?
Okay. I got it in the mail and I put it on and it hurt so bad. It was torture, pain. And I was like, this is the torture of my childhood.
It just
is so much pain.
on the little hairs so much.
It was so bad. So the ones on Amazon come with 18 links, like the pull apart chains for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about. It's like a chain link bracelet that when you pull the pieces apart, you can like put in new charms. Yes. Yeah. So there is a company online that sells the charms. Amazon sells some. Etsy has a bunch. And they're not like old ones. You can still buy old ones on Poshmark. But they have so many really cool designs. And as you get more charms, it makes the bracelet bigger. So it won't pinch as much if I get some charms in the mail, that will expand it. But it's really cute and people make them really fun. Like the one I got is a stainless steel, like silver. But the charms I ordered are gold. So then it's like, I can mix and match, do the mixed metals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I ordered that and I'm really excited to get some charms to like dress it up a bit,
Yeah, I love those bracelets. I love them. If they made them non-pinching, I'd be all in.
I'll let you know how it is once I can like expand it a little bit. But my favorite charm that I got, I was on Poshmark and I typed in like Italian charm bracelet charms, and there was a vintage one from like the early 2000s, and it just says Teddy.
Oh,
it just says Teddy.
It says Teddy?
It just has the word Teddy written on it. And I was like, I think I have to have that. So I'm going to put that on my bracelet. And then if you ever get one, I'll give it to you. But I was like, that's my best friend.
Well, no, I mean, even if I get one, you have to keep it. You have to keep it.
I'll engrave one for you that says Mandi.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm excited. I don't know. I hope I wear it. I like bracelets, so I hope I wear it. I just hope it doesn't pinch very bad because upon arrival, it was torture. It was really bad.
Torture.
It was really bad.
No, those are fun. Yeah, definitely keep me updated. I might have to get one.
I will. But that was my weekend. How was yours? You were traveling.
It was good. It was good. It was long. We went up to the mountains in Tennessee and had a blast. We got this like massive mountain house up in Tennessee with my husband and a bunch of his high school friends and their partners and some of their kids. So it was a big full house. And it was really fun. We showed up Thursday. We were there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, drove home Sunday, left Sunday morning. And we didn't get there until like later in the evening Thursday. So we definitely made the most of our time. I will say we got this massive, like beautiful, we paid thousands of dollars for it. Granted, everybody split it, but it was an Airbnb up in the mountains, like on a mountainside. And it was one of those on Airbnb that's like advertised as, like a luxury home,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The house had like a movie theater in it, and it had, what are those arcade machines? Like it had
Ooh.
arcade machines and like tons of beds, and it was just supposed to be this like, thing.
A
I say
retreat.
supposed to be, so.
I know something's coming.
You know where this is going. So we took the dogs with us. We don't have kids, so we took the dogs. And also we didn't want to board them, and I just love them and can't be away from them. So
Fair.
we took Miles and Rowan with us, and one of the bedrooms of this house was essentially like the house was 3 stories, and because you were on a mountainside, the 3rd floor was actually the kitchen, living room, primary bedroom. The 2nd floor down, like the middle floor, was more bedrooms, a couple more bedrooms. And then the bottom floor was only accessible by walking stairs down. So like you actually parked by the 2nd floor, had to go up, whatever. So you had to walk down some outdoor stairs to get to the bedroom on the bottom floor.
Okay.
And there were like a couple of big glass doors. And that room on the bottom floor had tile.
Okay.
And so we thought, we'll take that bottom room. There's a king bed in there. It's tile floor. It's easily accessible to outside, so we can let the dogs in and out. The tile will be good for the dogs. We won't make a mess, whatever. There wasn't a shower down there, but there was like a toilet and a sink. So I was like, perfectly fine. We'll just shower upstairs. Not a big deal. So we get in that room, perfectly fine, drop all of our stuff off, go hang out with everyone all night. It was probably like 11:30-ish, and I said to Mr. Teddy, I was like, hey, will you walk the dogs and I down to the room? Like, there's a lot of bear in the area.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were very, very, very strict about like what to do if you see a bear, and like making sure that we had our garbage all locked up. So like bear are very, very common in this area.
Okay.
So understandably, I didn't want to walk by myself at 11:30 down the side of the house. Whatever.
With
so I just said, will you walk us
right.
down there? And so he was like, yeah, of course. We'll go back up, continue hanging out with my friends. But I was going to bed. So he walked me downstairs, me and the dogs. We get down there. Our room is infested. And I use the word infested very, I don't know, like, this is not an exaggeration. Like, whatever the word for not an over-exaggeration is.
Okay.
It was infested. There were millipedes. There were millipedes all over this room. All over. And when I say all over, there is no way, like, Mr. Teddy and I sat down there. He stayed down there for probably an extra 30 minutes after, just a quick little, like, walking me down there. We sat down there for 30 minutes and caught no less than 60 millipedes. 60. 60. Like,
stop it.
Every time we'd get 3 more would appear. Like, I kid you. I'm like, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. They were crawling out from the walls, under all the furniture. They were everywhere. Everywhere. It's not like there was like a door open or anything.
Right.
They just were coming in the room.
Oh.
And I was mortified. But the issue was that every bed in the house was taken. So all of the other beds had been like called for.
Yep.
And I was like, what
do you do?
What do I do? Like, should I have slept in the car? Maybe. I don't know.
What about a couch? Like the theater, a couch somewhere?
I don't know. So I was mortified. And we caught as many as we could.
Uh-huh.
They were still all over the place.
Yep.
Mr. Teddy was like, I'm going back upstairs. And I said, I'm going to get in this bed and sleep amongst the bugs.
No, you did not.
I sure did.
No, you did not.
I did. Did I sleep? No.
Were they in the bed?
They were not in the bed. No. They were mostly on the floor. They were mostly on the floor. But of course, I'm laying there thinking every little like hair, everything that moved. Yes. I was like, oh my God, it's a bug. Oh my God, it's a bug. So I laid there and I turned Camp Rock on the TV and tried to distract myself with Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas. I was like, please, just anything to distract me from the fact that I am in a room surrounded by millipedes. Like, I don't know what it is, but the fact that they have so many legs is just terrifying. They're just creepy so scary. It's so scary. And so I looked. First of all, also the dogs were in there, and I was like, are they going to bite the dogs? Are they going to bite me? What is going on? So I took pictures and I did like a reverse Google image search and found out that they were garden millipedes. So they weren't massive. They were probably like an inch, maybe a little bit longer, but so many little legs.
A millipede's a millipede. I don't care how big they are or how small they are. They're big and they're scary.
They were called garden millipedes, and they were just everywhere. Apparently they are nocturnal, and that is why we did not see them earlier in the day when we dropped our bags off.
Okay.
So they were nocturnal, and I slept in the middle of a millipede rave. So
every night that you were there?
No. So the first night, found out that's the situation. The next night, one of the beds upstairs, a 3-year-old was sleeping in. Like, a 3-year-old had her own room. So the parents said, we will move her. She can sleep in our room with us. You can have that bedroom. So we took over a different bedroom that next night. And I did not sleep amongst the millipedes.
Beautiful.
My Aura ring told me I got a much better sleep. Because the night of the millipede thing, I shot up straight in bed. I kid you not, every 20 minutes. Full straight up. And I would look left and I would look right. And I would just like panic for millipedes. I would look around. And then I also would shoot my face to the glass doors because I was so scared there was going to be a bear standing out there.
Yeah. No.
And so I didn't get any sleep whatsoever. The Airbnb owners, they were very sweet and like responsive and tried to do what they could. And they sent out an exterminator. He came out and sprayed. It did nothing. They continued to just pour into that room. That's it. That's the whole story. But yeah, the weekend was fun. We went on a cute little mountain hike, and it started thunderstorming in the middle of the hike. It was one of those weekends where like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. But it was still like really fun just because of who we were with. So
you gotta make
and
the
that's
most
all that
of
matters.
It.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like hiking in a thunderstorm, I'm sure it's not like the safest thing, but I feel like it would feel mystical or like, kind of cool.
Well, and we had kids and dogs with us, so that was
that's a different story.
But it was like on the way out, we were good. And then it started to like sprinkle, and we were like, oh, we should probably start heading back. So then it was like casually sprinkling, and then it started downpouring, and then it started thundering. And we were like, ooh.
That's kind of fun.
So we made it back drenched, but it was for fun regardless. So it was a good, fun weekend. Yeah.
I would have felt so happy to get home to my like clean millipede-free bed.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine. So you started wearing your Aura ring, your Prime Day Aura ring. How are you liking that?
I'm loving it. it. I wore it one night at home, Wednesday night. And then Thursday night we were at the mountain house. So I only got one night at home with it. I got one night at home with it. My sleep was okay. I think I was a little stressed because we had a lot going on. And then the next night was millipede night. So traumatizing. Horrible sleep that night. And then the next couple of nights sleep was much better just because I was in like a clean bed and I think I was exhausted. But it's tracking my sleep. It's tracking like, it's helping track my like cycle, like my monthly cycle.
Right.
And it's crazy how well it's doing with like my body temp. Like it'll take my body temp each morning when I wake up. And it was like it was detecting the drop in my body temperature each morning. And it literally said like 2 days ago, your period might start today. And it did.
Wow.
And so it was really cool that it was like detecting the change in my body temperature and knew. And so I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't understand it. I didn't even know my body temperature dropped at that point in the month, but it does.
I didn't know that either.
So it was really cool. And so I'm really liking it. It's obviously still getting to know me and my bedtimes. And so it tells me to go to bed at 9 p.m. every night. And I'm like, ha ha ha.
Well,
that's funny. So it's going to learn and adjust, I'm sure. But no, I'm really liking it. So far, so good.
Good.
So far,
I'm
very
glad.
happy with the purchase.
So,
yeah.
Prime Day was a success.
It was. It was.
Nice.
It's not bothering me having it on.
Okay.
It's been good.
Good. I got my CD player from
Did you?
Prime Day.
Have you used it?
I did. It's okay. It's just okay. The speaker quality, I put in Reputation CD, and I think Ready For It was like the first song that played, and the bomb.
Oh.
It sounded awful.
Well, it doesn't have bass. Yeah,
right, exactly.
It doesn't have like subwoofers.
Correct. The other songs sounded much better. But what was hilarious, I opened the package, and that's all I ordered. So I got my CD player, but there were like 10 different gift receipts in there. And it was not I marked it's not a gift. And so I was like looking through them, and half of them were for a baby shower. And then the last one was from this, it sounded like this guy named Dennis. And I was like, oh, what did he get for someone? And it was a value pack of albacore tuna cans. I was
what?
Like, who buys that?
Who buys somebody else tuna?
So I was sitting there cracking up. I looked up the item. Oh my gosh.
Tuna is not cheap.
No.
Albacore tuna is not cheap. I would love albacore tuna as a gift.
Noted. Your birthday's coming up.
Listen,
I will remember that.
Sun-kissed albacore. It's a good tuna.
Sun-kissed albacore in a can.
Is it sun-kissed?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't eat tuna. I don't like fish. Oh. So I just thought it was absolutely hilarious because I was like, who is getting this gift? But
oh man, I need to make friends with Dennis.
Apparently, but I guess I can get you tuna.
You're like,
for your birthday.
You do not. I will get you tuna.
Like I will take care of this.
You don't need Dennis. I can handle it.
But
That's so fun.
That was funny, but yeah, it's good. I just need more CDs, I think. I only have one.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do. The only new update for me, personal-wise, other than just the weekend in the mountain house and like feeling a little bit overwhelmed, is the fact that I think adding to that feeling of being overwhelmed is that we have a new foster dog. Wow. So, yeah, big.
That happened fast.
It happened so fast. So a couple of months ago, Mr. Teddy found a dog on the side of the road right near our house. Like he walked up to him in our driveway essentially. And it was a little Jack Russell Terrier mix.
Okay.
And we had him for a couple of months. No, I don't know. Maybe like 6 weeks-ish. Maybe we had him.
Yeah.
But he showed up at our house. We put signs up. We posted all over, tried to find his family. No luck. So a couple weeks in, we signed him up with a rescue. We already have 2 dogs. And I was like, we are not keeping this dog. We cannot have a third dog. Like we just cannot manage it. It's not the right time. We are not doing it. So we signed him up with a rescue. I was like, we're not going to put him in a shelter, but until like we will keep him and foster him until we find him a good home. So we did that. We kept him for about 6 weeks, worked with a local rescue who posted him, who helped run applications, and we found him literally the perfect family. So our little Jack Russell Terrier mix was, after staying with us for about 6 weeks, adopted by a wonderful family, is now in like the best family he could be in and is in such a happy home. So that happened a few months ago. We are now in like the Facebook group for that rescue for like all of the fosters. Yep. And they posted yesterday morning a picture of this, what looked like a golden retriever puppy who looks exactly like our youngest retriever, Rowan. And like same ears, same color, like it genuinely looked just like Rowan when he was a puppy. And so Mr. Teddy screenshotted it to me and sent it to me while I was streaming yesterday and said, can we foster her? And I said, what? And literally I was like midstream, and he was like looking at the comments, and they like, the dog was posted in there a few hours before, and a couple people were tagged like, hey, can you foster? Hey, can you foster? She needs to be picked up from the shelter today. Like, we need someone to take her today. Okay. And no one was answering, no comments, no one was replying. It just was like the lady who had like posted it was like, please, somebody help. And so, It was like a split second, like, we'll figure it out. Sure, fine. Like, she's Roni's little twin, and she's such a cute little dog. She looks like a little retriever mix of some sort, and she's going to find a home so quickly. She's 3 to 4 months old. She's a little retriever mix. She is so stinking cute. And in my head, I'm like, we just did this. We found LP, our little Jack Russell, a wonderful home, and we are going to we can find this dog a wonderful home. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. She's so small. She looked so cute in the picture. So I ended stream early and drove an hour to go pick her up from this shelter. And I did, and I picked her up, and I got a little bit of her backstory, which they don't really know. They think she was either a stray or like a part of a hoarding situation.
Okay.
But she smelled so bad.
Poor girl.
So I went to PetSmart, bought her a bed, some toys, a bowl, and we brought her home, gave her a bath, and we now have another dog in our house.
Oh my gosh.
The coolest thing is that a member of the Mellow Teddy community, like the Twitch community, submitted an application to adopt her. So how stinking cute is that? How stinking cute.
Amazing. Well, I was going to ask, I remember LP, you guys had a really hard time saying goodbye to him. You found him a great home, but it was hard after 6 weeks of having him. So I think going through it a second time, are you guys scared for those same feelings to come through? Or like, I guess knowing a community member may have, like, that's different.
It doesn't even, I don't look back on saying goodbye to the first dog. Like, sometimes hard things are the most rewarding things, you know?
For sure.
And that is one of those situations where, like, yeah, it was hard to say goodbye to him, but, like, we weren't the best family for him. You know, we have 2 other dogs. We have 2 big dogs. We are busy. And this wasn't the best fit for him. Right. So as hard as it was to say goodbye, because, yes, I had grown attached to him, we found a home for him that was, like, so much better fitting. And like, I would never, like, I'm the kind of person that, like, I make a commitment to my dogs and, like, I'm going to make sure they're okay. And my dogs especially, Miles does not want another dog in this house. Like, he can tolerate a foster for a couple of weeks, but, like, he does not want a puppy. He's just getting older. He likes his space. He likes his personal space. He doesn't like being bothered or, like, messed with. And so I feel like I am very protective over him and his personal space and his happiness and his zen. So I will do whatever it takes to make sure that my dogs are happy. And I feel like, you know, best thing for LP was going to this family, and he is so happy, and this family is obsessed with him and love him. And I think that the same can be said about Tulip is the name of this little golden, I say golden retriever. She's like I think she's some sort of a golden retriever mix. Okay. But she's so sweet. And I think that we're going to find her the perfect home. Like, absolutely. I am happy to be, you know, a little doggy motel and get her, like, feeling comfortable, get her, like, socialized with other dogs, make sure she's nice and healthy, because we've still got another vet appointment to do for her. But I'm happy to be that hotel. And despite the fact that, it's probably going to be hard to say goodbye, it'll be best for my dogs. It'll be best for her in the long run. So hard, but, like, worth it. And so I look back on the experience with LP in a positive way because, yes, it was hard, but, like, I feel like it was much more, it was so rewarding, and it feels really good to have, like, changed a doggy life, you know?
I mean, think about it. That's probably, like, the first doggy bed she got, or, like,
absolutely.
the first really good bath she's gotten. So I think that's really special.
Yeah. Aww. Yeah, it was really sweet. So anyway, so we have a new foster dog. Okay. I don't know how long we will have her. I do have to keep her for 2 weeks. I found out that it's we have a 2-week, like, quarantine / decompression period. So we're gonna have her for at least 2 weeks. We do have to do that, like, final vet appointment. So we'll have her for a couple of weeks, and it'll be good. It'll be fun to have her for a couple of weeks and get to spend some time with her and bond with her. And then I think it's going to be really cool that she gets to go to a friend, a community member who I can stay in touch with, and we can see pictures and we can see videos, and, like, we'll be able to see her thrive and grow and live a wonderful life. So fingers crossed it all works out. But I think that's just the coolest stinking thing.
Oh, absolutely. I know. It's sweet. I think my house is too chaotic for any foster dogs. My daughter would
I think
love
mine
it,
is too, but I just, was so hard. I looked at her
I
little
know.
face and I was like, I can't not.
She's super cute. It is wild how the ears are just like Rowan's.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
they are twins.
Her
When you sent me a
mannerisms.
picture, I was like, oh yeah, I see why.
Yeah.
But man, so that'll be good. I'm excited to hear how it all goes in the adoption process.
Yeah, I am too. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited for her journey.
Mm-hmm. Me too. You'll have to keep us posted on it and how
I
she's
will.
doing. Good. Other things we have to take care of. Tamagotchis, how's your doing?
It's alive.
After this weekend.
Is it thriving? No. Does it love me? Probably not.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I had to revive it a couple of times with medicine.
Oh, yeah.
I had to revive it twice over the weekend because I put it down at like 1 p.m., forgot to pick it up until like 7.
Whoops.
So it's alive. I had to give it medicine 2 days in a row over the weekend, but it survived.
Okay.
Last night, also rough. I texted you at 10:15. I got into bed. I was trying to force myself to go to sleep early. I laid down. And you know, like how right before you fall asleep, you think of every single thing that you've ever thought of and like the most massive to-do list in the world. I literally, Tamagotchi. Like, are you flipping kidding me? I'm like, gosh, dang it, I haven't touched the thing in 8 hours.
And it's already asleep for sure.
I like got off of stream. I immediately sucked down a bowl of soup so that I had some food in my belly. And then drove to that animal shelter, picked her up, PetSmart, bath, introducing her to the dogs, trying to cook dinner myself, so it was a wild night last night. Totally. I lay down in bed, Tamagotchi.
Oh,
and I'm like,
no.
I saved one creature today and I killed another. So I picked him up. I got out of bed, tracked down my purse, got it. And it was on 0 hunger and 2 happiness. And it was already in bed. So there was nothing I could do. So this morning I set an alarm. I was already up. I was like up in the shower. I was up way before 7 a.m., which is what time it wakes up. I was up and showered already, but I set my alarm for 7 o'clock on the dot so that as soon as it woke up, I could tend to it so that it wouldn't die. And I did, and I fed it, and it's alive.
Phew. So it's alive still, but not thriving. Okay.
Alive,
I mean,
not
that for the weekend you had and for the fact that you just picked up a foster dog, like, I'm proud of you. I think that's a really big accomplishment.
I got to get this thing married and gone. I got to get it out of my house.
Yeah. I told you I had like a pretty basic weekend, and I will tell you that my Tamagotchi went to the hospital 2 times. Not medicine, went past medicine.
No.
Was on his deathbed and had to be sent to the hospital twice. Not once, twice. I opened it up.
This makes me feel better about myself.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same on the uni versus the on, but I opened it and there's like at least 2 potty messes on the ground. He needs medicine, and then there's 2 like ghosts flying over him. And I am freaking out. And I Googled it, and apparently they're like these spirits that come to claim your Tamagotchi when they pass away, and you can get from 1 to 4 of them, and at 4 they die. Right. And I was at 2. I'm like, how fast do these come? So I'm giving him medicine, but instead of medicine, it just sends it in an ambulance to the hospital, and it walks into the hospital, comes out okay. But that happened twice. And I was like, this guy is too high maintenance for me, because I promise you I did not leave him for like 8 hours straight. It might have been a couple hours, but like I thought I was doing an okay job. So I married him off. Well, I tried to marry him off. And there was this one individual, like, I don't know, what are they called? NPC characters, that I was like, we're going to marry her because she's got the same look. She's cute, whatever. I liked her. She denied us. I bought the ring.
What?
And he proposed. We went all the way to the Tama Hotel. He proposed with this ring. And she goes, I think I'd rather be friends. And he gets so upset, throws the ring away. He literally threw the ring. I'm like, I played so many games so you could buy that ring. Why would you throw that away? Why would you throw that away?
Oh my goodness.
And like we had 3 hearts. Like I thought we had a really good bond. Like I didn't just go up to this random person and propose. I thought we had a good relationship. She was my highest relationship.
So it's not, it's an NPC. It's not an actual other person.
No. So it's in the on, I don't have anyone to connect it to. So it's just like you go to all these different worlds and you can interact with people. Like there's a chance that you can interact with the same people over and over again. And you build up a relationship. So you get these hearts. And I thought 3 hearts was like the max level you could get for a relationship. And then you propose.
Okay.
Apparently not. And I didn't buy the $5,000 jeweled wedding ring. I bought the cheaper one, but like still, you should have accepted it. So I was mad. And I was like, all right, we're going to play a game. We're going to buy another one. And after playing some games and making some monies, I proposed again. And she said yes. So they got married. They had their little baby. It hatched. I did it specifically on a night where I knew I had time to spend and like time to kill. So I had a new little baby around 8 p.m. and spent the next hour taking care of it because those are really needy.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, this one is awful.
No.
It's a teenager now. I can't even get it halfway up like the happiness scale. The amount of times I've sat playing games over and over and over again, getting excellent scores, the highest scores you can achieve, and it is not fully happy like all the other ones have. Not even halfway.
What?
We're not getting along. Like it's something's just not working with us. And so I'm already trying to find a bachelorette for him.
The vibe is off.
The vibe isn't working. So I'm like, you're going to have to go really fast. So I'm like paying a lot of attention to him because I'm like, you need to go build some relationships.
I'm sitting here so stressed about mine and so ready for it to get married off so that I can get a baby. But what if the baby's worse? That's what I'm scared of.
That's exactly what I'm going through. I'm like, does every generation get worse? Because my first one was my favorite. And now every other one has been really bad.
In this one, like we've been through so much together.
I know. You might just have to keep him forever.
No, I can't do that.
I'm not happy with mine. But you know what? It is what it is. I'll get through it. Right? We'll just hope that the next one is better. I don't know. I was very close to pulling the battery out.
Yeah, I don't
point blank.
We can actually, you can turn this thing off, can't you?
I don't know.
I think the uni you can literally turn off.
I need to learn how to do that before I start it.
That's tempting.
It's going to be really, really important. I think I love the way they look and I like playing with them for a set amount of time, but like it's been a month. I'm ready to put this thing down, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's been a week and a half for me.
It's like, it's hard, but they're cute and they're fun. So I'll keep going. We're having a moment with our new one.
We are. I feel you. I'm having a moment with my week-old one.
Can I tell you though? You're going to be proud of me. I actually watched TV since the last time we talked.
Wow.
I know. And I watched a documentary.
That's even
of all
more
things.
Of a wow.
I know.
What?
And you know what kind of documentary it was? It was a murder mystery. Or like a murder one.
What was it?
I wanted to tell you about it because I think you would love it. It is so good. It's on Netflix. It's called What Jennifer Did. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I might have watched it. Tell me what it's about.
I'm not going to spoil it. But it's about a girl who her parents get murdered, essentially, but her dad survives. He was in a medically induced coma and was not supposed to survive, but did. Mm-hmm. So they were investigating the murders while her dad was in a coma. Mm-hmm. And they were on a path. And then once her dad woke up, like everything changed.
I watched this.
Yeah.
It did.
Was so good. It was so good.
I watch so many true crime things. They go in one ear and out the other. They go like in and I forget about them.
It was like...
Gosh, I'm trying to rember because I know I watched it.
I'm trying to like explain
Talk about it, but
spoiling
not
things.
Spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it.
She's just like, the title, What Jennifer Did.
Right.
Like, what did she do? I don't know. I mean, I know now, but like you have to watch to figure it out. But it was really, really good. And I'm not someone who usually likes that kind of stuff, but it wasn't like, it actually made me feel better about everything. Normally I leave like a murder mystery story or like true crime things feeling really uneasy, but that one made me feel like better in a way. And you would only understand that if you watch it. So I would absolutely recommend it. And it's only like an hour and a half. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, because I know I've seen it.
It's really good. It's really good.
Didn't I see this?
I don't know.
Maybe I didn't. I could have sworn I have.
It's it showed all of the like footage from when she was questioned by the police and like the whole process of the investigation from like her 911 call to her meeting with all the detectives and whatnot. And it was just like mind-boggling. So I would definitely recommend, but I did make the decision one night to sit. I was really, really tired. So I was like, I can't play Palia tonight. I have to just watch TV. And so I turned that documentary on and it was great. It was wonderful.
Well, good. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked
not like
it.
this. I'm like, it's great. It's wonderful. It's this wholesome murder show. But like, it was really nice.
Listen, I'm the girl to talk to if you're talking about enjoying a murder show. So you're talking to your...
True.
You're in the right company here. That's so fun. That is so fun.
I know. I need to find something else. So, because I really enjoyed it, but like, I don't know what's wrong with my brain where I was sitting enjoying it, but all I could think about, I was like, oh, what could I be doing in Palia right now? Like, should I just go get my Switch and like do something? Like, should I go fish? Yeah. Should I just go do something?
I'm a multitasker. So like I love watching documentaries or like shows like that or whatever while I'm playing Palia. I do that all the time.
Yeah. I'm really having a hard time with my Switch though. After getting the PC, I feel spoiled now.
Yeah, no, I get that. What I do, and I know you don't have two screens. I have two screens. So I put Palia on one screen or something on one screen and I get something done on a screen and I throw Netflix on the other screen. Yeah. So like grab your iPad, throw a show on your iPad and play on your PC. Yeah.
That's what
and
I
you can like
do.
Especially like you could have thrown like what Jennifer did up on your iPad and like you can fish, you can mine, you can decorate, like you can be doing something and also just be like kind of like listening and paying attention to that too.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. Like if I'm sitting at my desk doing Teddy Mail for stream or working on something for stream, I like will throw something up on the side and watch Netflix or obviously streams. But I always have to have something on while I'm doing something.
Yeah. The hard part for me is I started playing Palia in December. I didn't get a PC until March? April? Yes. May? No, it was like May. I don't know. And I loved the game. I got addicted to the game on the Switch. So I know I'm just being like annoying in my own head about it.
Yeah.
But
I do sit on the couch and play Palia. Right. I do. I prefer it on the PC, but I definitely will sit on the couch and play on my Switch.
Right. Because my husband, again, not a gamer, he's like, oh, there's a football game on, or oh, there's something, it's March Madness. Like, let's sit and watch a game. And so to spend time with him too after his workday, like I would take my Switch and sit next to him on the couch and play while we would watch something. And I'm like, see ya. I gotta go to my computer. Like, you want to watch a movie? Cool. Enjoy. Who's playing?
Enjoy your movie.
I don't care.
I'm going to the other room.
See you later. See you tomorrow. So, I feel spoiled now that I have this PC, but I mean,
take advantage of it for sure. Take advantage of it. Like, you got the PC for a reason. Like, definitely continue to use it. But yeah, filter in if you're like, I really need to sit and spend some time with him, or I really want to spend some time upstairs, take, balance.
Totally. I submitted. So, you know how Palia is fantastic in their not only like customer service, where if you submit a ticket, they respond to you right away. They're so open to like suggestions and feedback for the game. I submitted my first suggestions.
What did you suggest? When did you do this?
Last night, 2 nights ago, maybe. Okay. So I don't know what prompted me to do this, but I was like, you know what? This would be really fun. And I was sitting there and I was just thinking, and I have no idea what made me want to do this, but I wrote a little like they ask for, okay, what's the category? Is it like a bug related thing? Is it lifestyle, furniture, whatever? And so it was furniture. And I was like, how fun would it be to have like whimsical, fairy, like really unique, like think mushroomy furniture. And I know we just got that like grow all out spring set.
Yeah.
But I was like, what if they introduced furniture sets that were almost as out there as some of the premium store outfits? So think like the one with the butterfly wings that I really love.
Yeah.
Like something where your house could be like a mushroom, or your house could be like this Fantasyland castle. So I was like,
so were you thinking like
fun.
a house skin?
Almost like a house skin, but also furniture, like a couch that might be made out of mushrooms. Like I'm thinking the Animal Crossing mushroom set, like the mushroom parasol and all those things. And I feel like we'll get that eventually, but I was like, I'm just going to put like my vote in that box.
Higher on the list. Yeah.
Right. I'm like, I'm just going to put my raffle ticket in there. And then my other one was more long hair options. I was like, I am loving this ponytail, but I would, and again, that's probably one they get every single day, multiple times. But I was like, one more ticket in that hat.
Yeah.
So
yeah, more long hair options would be fabulous.
Right.
I agree. I really like the ponytail. It just the way it flows sometimes drives me bananas because it's supposed to act like it's underwater.
Yeah.
So like the way that it flows behind you, like sometimes it drives me up a wall.
It's like Ariel's hair in The Little Mermaid, where it just is so gracefully.
Yeah. So sometimes that doesn't bother me, and sometimes I'm like, goodness gracious, hair, sit down.
I know.
But that's good. I like both of those suggestions. Totally on board with both of those.
I'm excited. I am so close to finishing my plot. So I was like, this would be really fun if I could do some funky houses or funky, different styles of things. But I am really proud of myself because I finally unlocked the gazebo too a couple days ago.
Good.
So
good.
I finally have the gazebo. One issue is that I had a spot for it. The gazebo is about 5 times bigger than what I thought it was.
Really?
It's huge. It is massive. I've never seen one really. I've never been inside of one. And it is a massive thing.
Yeah, they're big.
So I totally can't put it where I wanted it. So I need to like figure things out a little bit, remap. But I'm getting really close, and I think I'm going to have to redeem a plot tour soon because it's coming together.
I'm excited. So, that'll be fun.
It's been good.
That'll be really fun.
So I'm excited about that, but, oh, you know what I need to tell you? Remember last week how I told you about Bai? It's that like proxy thing. So over the past week, I have won 3 auctions on there.
Holy cow. So 3. you still have like your locker or whatever where you're storing stuff? Okay.
Yes. So the Tamagotchi that I had to have, like this is one of my favorite ones. And I got it at a really great price. That one is sitting at their warehouse, and it has like 24 days left in its locker. I then was like, what else could I find? So I figured out the way to write Animal Crossing in Japanese. And so I could look up Animal Crossing stuff. I looked up Gelato Peak, those sweaters we liked. I started looking at things. I was like, oh, Teddy's birthday is coming up. Like, let's see what I can find. So I have 3 things sitting in my locker right now to ship. The second one was something for you, so I can't tell you. But I'll probably ship it to you when I get it, just so you can have it, but it's an early birthday present. The third thing, which I didn't need to buy this, but I did. I don't know when I'm going to use it, except for maybe at my house. Do you remember when we were leaving Disney, and we were all about, we talked about the popcorn buckets every single week, I feel like.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, what cool, like, Tokyo Disney ones were there that I would like, Yeah. And there was that flying Dumbo. The flying Dumbo one. I got it for $7. $7.
No.
$7.
That's amazing.
So I got the flying Dumbo popcorn bucket. I have no plans to go back to Disney, but I might as well take it to the mall. I might as well wear it.
We need to book another trip.
I think it's a sign. I think
we just need to book another trip. Listen, we did this so economically. Like, I think we
can go every year. We can just do it again. Why not?
Just do it again.
And I can bring that flying Dumbo. It's really freaking cute. And I saw it. I typed in, I figured out how to write popcorn bucket in Japanese, and I looked up Disneyland Tokyo and like pulled the writing off that too. And like I have this really long list in my phone now that's like Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Sylveon, blah, 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 all in Japanese. And I have no idea what's going on, but I'm just throwing them in the search bar, finding cute stuff, bidding on them. Here's the problem. That's amazing. Here's the problem. I don't know where I got the assumption that shipping here was $30 from Japan. It's wild. The shipping prices.
Yeah.
For every single item. Not all together. Every single one has their own individual shipping cost that is not told beforehand.
I thought they shipped it all together. I thought that was like the point.
Today, I applied for a, what's the word? It starts with a C, like a condensed version, essentially. It's a word like that where they're going to combine all the packages in one and ship it all together. And so I'm waiting to hear back if it gets approved for that. So otherwise, shipping is going to cost more than what I paid for all 3 items together.
I'm sure.
So I'm like, oh no, this might not be as fruitful as I thought it was. So it might be a one and done. I don't know.
I thought it was. I thought they were shipping it all together, and you were like, it's going to be good. Okay.
I thought so too, but that's what you get
keep
when
me updated.
Yeah, that's what you get when the website is in Japanese and you use Google Translate to just like flop the words to English. And
wasn't it your cousin who told you about it?
He did. I'm going to have a word with him.
Yeah.
Maybe he said $30. Maybe I made it up. Maybe he ordered like a pencil and shipped it for $30.
It was $30.
I would hope not. I wouldn't pay $30 to ship a pencil. But if we're talking popcorn and a Tamagotchi and something for you, sure.
I mean, I think that I don't know obviously I don't know what you got me the size wise, but I feel like that popcorn bucket is kind of big.
I'm a little nervous. Let me tell you, it's 30 times a lot. I'm scared. So I have 23 days to decide if I either do it or I don't.
We'll have to keep me updated on that one.
So my note is maybe don't go and buy yet. Maybe let me figure it out and I'll tell you.
Okay. So we're not recommending it, friends. We're not recommending buy. We are pending. Not yet. Pending review.
Pending review based off how much a shipping is going to cost me.
Pending review.
I will let you know after my motion to get things combined gets approved or not. If they don't approve it, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's wild. That they have to like approve it.
And then if they don't, and if I don't ship it, the stuff just disappears. They don't get returned. They just go away. Don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
We'll see. Keep you posted.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what's been going on in my world.
I picked up my books. I started reading.
Did? You
did?
Did?
I go through phases where I think I watch a lot of TV and then I read a book, and then I go through TV and then book, and I feel like I go back and forth. And Mr. Teddy ordered. Let me read you the books he ordered. Mr. Teddy ordered books on Amazon Prime Day. He did nothing. The only things he ordered were books. Where is my Amazon app? Here we go. I'm going to read you the books this man ordered on Amazon Prime Day.
Okay.
He ordered. Those are my books. He ordered The Forever Dog Life on natural dog food. It's like a hardcover book on natural dog life. Okay. The Science of Gardening. Hardcover. Great Maps book. Propagating Plants and Wildflowers Field Guide.
Wow. That's all I have to say.
That's
he
brilliant.
Is going to be I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah, he doesn't read a lot, I think is the thing I should say here. Like,
well, that's what I thought too. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of him like
this man. Reading. He's so smart, but he doesn't read. Like, I have been with him for a lot of years, and I have never once known him to finish a book. He doesn't read. Like, he doesn't read fiction, but he also doesn't read. Like, he's read fiction, but like before I met him, I guess, I don't know, because like he hasn't read and finished a fiction book since I've met him.
Right.
He also hasn't read and finished a nonfiction book since I've met him. He learns all of his information online. So like he'll lay in bed and watch YouTube videos, or he'll like read articles or whatever online, and he like learns really well. Like he reads a lot, but he will not read a book. So he ordered a bunch of books.
Do you remember before you got married? It was like a year before you guys got married. I came to visit you, and he got a package in the mail. And I was like, "What'd you get?" And he was opening it, and he pulled out the McGraw-Hill Algebra 2 high school book.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "What is that?" I'm like disgusted. And I was like, "What? Why do you have that?" And he was like, I want to learn algebra. I was like, or like refresh my brain on algebra. I was like, why? Why would you want to? He's like, because I want to know it. And I remember being just like baffled. I was like, so you're just going to read this for fun? He's like, yeah, I'm just going to do it. He is such a self-starter when it comes to learning, and he is so smart. So I think he's going to enjoy reading these books and like learning.
If he reads them, when I tell you, we do not have just one algebra book in our house. He genuinely was like, he's like, I get it, but like, I want to get it more. You know, like I made it through school. I graduated, but like, I don't feel like I really get it. So he ordered these like used high school algebra books. And for like a
the
couple
kids' signatures are still in them.
Yes. No, really. For a couple of months, he would get up every morning and sit at the kitchen table and do math problems out of the book. He just got up and was like doing math homework. Like he created homework for himself that he would wake up early before work to sit at the kitchen table and do math problems. He doesn't
Said
do
no
it.
one ever. Like, is it April Fool's Day right now?
It's like my worst nightmare.
Seriously, like, I'm sorry. What?
I chose this man as a partner. We couldn't be more.
He's smart.
Not alike.
We love people. Different. You're right. It's interesting. His book choice is
for sure.
Yes, his book choice is odd. You know what? He also really likes looking at books at like antique stores, thrift stores. He thinks those old books are really fascinating. So Mr. Teddy, he likes what he likes. And if he gets a knack for something, or if he's interested in it, he will like dive into it. So I am excited because I feel like he's going to learn and hopefully read the books and do something with it. Yeah. You know, I'm excited to see.
He's very much in his plant/garden era right now. And his Stardew era. He is enjoying it. So anyway, all of that to say, he ordered these books on Amazon. He has been sitting on the living room couch every night this week reading the Great Maps book.
Wow.
So he's been sitting he's been reading the book on maps. So he's been reading the Great Maps book.
Okay.
And so he's sitting there reading, and like, I don't want to put something on the TV because he's trying to read, and like, I want to encourage him to read because like he never reads. So I brought down Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn, and I got back into them, and I'm really excited, and I feel like I just kind of got my groove back. Like it took me some, like I needed to like get back into him. So I'm like, I'm excited. Like tonight before bed, I'll read. Last night before bed, I read. And I think it's a good way for me to help wind down before bed instead of like TikTok or scrolling on my phone or watching TV. So it's like eliminating the blue light and reading, which I really want to do. I want to read these books. I really enjoy these books. So the past couple of nights I have been reading my books. And I think I'm committing. I have to travel this upcoming week for work. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to be traveling for work.
Yep.
So I'm committing to not taking them, but I'm just going to read on my Kindle. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to read them on my Kindle.
Tandem read between them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I think that's why I've kind of been putting it off, is because I know I can't travel with it because I'm not going to, but I'm just going to make myself do it on my Kindle. So
you can do it. That's okay.
So yeah, I started reading again.
Good.
Happy about that.
Good.
Yeah.
I will say, I went on Amazon yesterday, and you asked if I had pre-ordered Onyx Storm, and I thought I did. I didn't. So I pre-ordered it yesterday.
Good.
I also thought I pre-ordered my Hannah Grace Daydream book, the third in the Icebreaker sequel.
Yeah.
Sure didn't.
You've been waiting on that one for a while.
Yes.
When does that come out? Do you know?
I did order that one. It comes out in August. I thought it was July.
Oh.
So I still have a couple of
month.
weeks.
That's okay. That's not long.
I thought it was like this upcoming week for some reason. So
okay.
I am excited for that one. But yeah, so I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and it's one where you kind of have to like sit there for a couple hours. And I just got the reminder like a couple hours ago and totally forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I bring my Switch, but it's kind of hard to like play when you're sitting there. So I was like, maybe I'll bring that Frida McFadden Housemaid book that I have. I was like, maybe I'll read tomorrow instead.
Yeah.
So TBD. I'll probably bring both. Decide in the moment, and it's probably going to be Palia, but I'm going to attempt the reading.
Do what you feel. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. So I guess we're making waves.
We're making
Some
waves.
Could say in the book
making
world.
waves. We're moving.
Wow.
Can I tell you something that happened today that I'm super duper excited about?
Yes.
Taylor Swift released the Folklore cardigan again.
She did. She did. Uh-huh.
Dude, I'm so excited. I have wanted this cardigan for so long. Like, it was originally released in 2020. It was shortly after they were sold that they were sold out. I was like, dang, I kind of wish I had gotten that. And then it's been I kind of wish I had gotten that. And then the price of them has just continuously climbed and climbed and climbed and climbed. And people are selling them now for like $500 on like Poshmark and stuff. And I'm like, there is no chance in heck I am buying a $30 cardigan for $500. Because I think originally they were $50 or something. I don't remember what she charged for them, but like 50. I was like, there's no way. Like, it's not a cashmere cardigan.
Right.
Or wool or whatever. So I was like, no way. I want it so bad. We ended up getting did you get the Tortured Poets cardigan?
I did.
Okay. So like we got that one and I do like it. It's soft. I do wear it. I do wear it. Like I just wore it this past weekend at the mountain. I do wear it, but gray is not typically a color I reach for.
Right.
So I'm really, really, really excited about this Folklore because it's just a nice cream. Like it's just a nice sweater. Cream. It's got a little bit of accents. It's got some like little lines. I'm really excited about it.
You have been talking about that one for a while.
I have wanted it for so long. And I even like so much so that I'm not just like grabbing any cardigan. Like I didn't get the 1989 cardigan.
Right.
Because I wouldn't wear the blue. I didn't get the Speak Now because I won't wear that purple. Right. So I genuinely like have wanted that specific cardigan because it is so wearable for me. And so I could not be more excited. And I'm really happy that they're like still available and that they weren't immediately like bought by scalpers and people weren't selling them for like a ridiculous amount of money. I think as of a couple of hours ago, which we're recording this on Wednesday evening, but they were still available. So that makes me really happy that they were so hopefully easily accessible to people and people were able to get them if they wanted them, you know?
Right. So how long are they available for? Do we know?
I think it said for like 4 days or something. 72 hours. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So a few days.
It is exciting. It makes me wonder. I feel like I never really knew about the cardigans much. And I have the Tortured Poets Department one. I've never worn it. I honestly don't know where it is because I run really warm, so I don't always wear them. They're like it's cold in the house in the winter. But otherwise I won't usually put them on. And you're right. I don't wear gray a lot either. So that one, it just didn't really, it's not doing it. But I'm wondering, was there a Lover cardigan? Because I feel like a cute, like pink, maybe. Oh, well, there it is.
So I don't think so because she started coming out with the cardigans. The very first cardigan was the cardigan.
Oh.
So this was like the first one. And then, so Lover was obviously Folklore. So it was like the Lover, or it was the cardigan, the Folklore cardigan. And then I think she did one for Evermore too, actually.
I didn't know that.
I think she did. And then there was the re-release. So there was 1989, there was Speak Now.
Was there a Fearless re-release? Because a light yellow, oh my God, that would be gorgeous.
I don't think so.
I'm going to have to look that up because
I do think there may have been a red, maybe. I don't know.
See it? I don't know. Yes, there is a red because I think it's like a cream and red. And that one's
I
kind
think
of
so
cute.
too.
Like that one's a really cute fall cardigan.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if there is a Fearless one and maybe it's just not like
I don't know.
a big one. I'll look
For
it up
some
at
reason
some
it
point.
doesn't sound familiar, but yeah, anyway, super, super excited about that. I got one and I am thrilled. Everyone today was saying they got their confirmation emails already, and I'm sitting here like, twiddly-dee, twiddly-done. I haven't gotten my email yet. Everybody's
didn't?
like, no, I got my, not confirmation. I did get my confirmation. Shipping confirmation.
Got it. Okay.
Everybody was getting their shipping confirmations already, and I still haven't gotten mine.
Interesting.
Everybody got them like as soon as, like very shortly after they placed their orders, and I'm like, oh.
Okay, they're on top of it. They knew that stuff was going to sell
not
fast.
me. Yeah, they did.
Huh. Well,
they did.
I'm excited. I'm glad. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I think today was the 4-year.
Yes, it was
folklore.
The birthday. Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yep.
Very fun. I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they did that.
Too.
I don't know if you knew or heard about this movie called Twisters.
Yeah.
Are you familiar?
Yeah.
So it came out last week on Friday. Like a little over a week ago. No, less than a week ago.
The original movie is Twister. There's like
Correct.
the original movie
like
Twister.
19 something.
Okay. And then
I don't know if it's like a remake or not, but it's a new movie that just came out last week. And they have things, like in some movie theaters have theaters, 4DX theaters. Have you ever heard of this? Immersive screenings.
Is it where they give you food from the movie?
No.
I want to do one of those where they like, have you seen those?
No.
There's
but
like
I think food sounds great.
Food sounds great. There's like some that like you can go watch Ratatouille and they'll bring you out like the little crispy mushroom that they did from the top of the fire. And then they'll bring you actual Ratatouille, and they'll bring you like the soup, and they'll bring you like all the food from the movie. And I want to do that so bad. Anyway, so that
sounds amazing. I like the theaters where, if I can get a recliner, that's gorgeous. If there's like a menu where you can order food, that's fantastic. That's a plus. Yeah. So I looked up these 4DX immersive screenings. They are theaters where you are sitting in a motion seat. So a motion activated seat where they can like make wind happen.
A Twisters movie with wind?
That's where I'm going with this. Wind, strobe lights, simulated snow, and motion seats. People have done it for this Twisters movie and said it feels like you are driving your car straight into a tornado.
Wait, why do I kind of want to do this?
I have goosebumps. I want to do it so bad. I cannot find a theater that has this experience anywhere near me, but they're saying it's like a hilarious time. I looked it up as well, and they said there are so many warnings about these immersive screenings being like nauseating.
Strobe lights for like seizures. Yeah.
Yes. So they said also, you might not want to bring popcorn or like a drink because you're going to get jerked around. That's what I'm saying. But you're going to be flinging popcorn everywhere in this Twister.
I don't even care. It'll be me just flinging my popcorn.
I just can't stop thinking about how funny it would be to sit next to you in this theater and just get shot around in a tornado with popcorn flying everywhere. I would lose my mind. It would be the funniest experience ever.
It would be so fun.
It would be so fun.
I would drive for that.
Maybe we should find a place like in the middle where we could like meet up to go do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
I'll have to do some digging for this. But I also am thinking like the 4D rides at Disney or at theme parks.
Yeah. It seems
those
like
make me a little sick sometimes though. So for a 2-hour movie, I might not do very well.
Stop. That'd be so fun. That'd be so fun.
So I think I need to look that up, but it just seemed... For that movie, it just seemed amazing.
That's hilarious.
Like of all movies, Twisters. And then I looked up like what other movies are coming to theaters over the next couple of whenevers, years, weeks, months.
Yeah.
And like Transformers is one of them. And I think a Transformer movie could be pretty cool. The other ones I didn't really hear about too much, but like the scents might get a little weird. Like I'm thinking if Despicable Me or something where they have like weird things happening, it might get a little odd. Or like if Shrek, I'm sorry, if Shrek was a 4D adventure, I really don't know how I'd feel about that. Probably
it'd be gross,
stinky,
but like so fun.
right? But like, I can't even imagine like a tornado simulation in a movie theater. It would be like unreal.
I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna have to do some research and see if I can find anything.
Yeah. The last thing I've got for you.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing, just to like, I feel like the past 3 weeks we've talked about the 2000s.
Yeah.
And it's not going away, is what I'm realizing, because I found. Do you remember the Motorola Razors?
It was my very first cell phone.
Same. Hot pink.
Mine was silver. It was so boring.
Okay.
Everybody had like cool colors, and mine was just silver and boring.
That's okay.
But yeah, it was my first cell phone.
That's okay. Did you know that they're back?
I feel like I don't know. I saw there's a phone that I keep seeing. It's like a flip phone with a touch screen. Is that it?
So, I did a deep dive on this. The Motorola Razr came back, I think, in like 2019, 2020, and it is a flip phone where it opens up to look like an iPhone essentially. And when it's closed, it has like the way the camera on the iPhone looks on the back, just like a little small thing up there, maybe with, I think it had like a clock, so it showed you what time it was.
Okay.
They just announced, or they just released the newest one, and it is like a full, I think it's called the Razr Plus, and it's a full iPhone that folds in half, and the whole half, the front side of the fold, is a huge screen with a camera. So when you're taking a picture, you don't have to open the phone. You can read your texts right there. And I was like, I might have to get a Razr again. I want the action of like flipping open a phone again or like typing on a phone so bad.
Yeah.
But I
wish
want Apple to do it.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
I wish the world wasn't so, like, you're in a group chat, you're not a blue bubble, like you're a green bubble
you're wreaking so much havoc
on
this group chat.
And I agree. I went through a phase a few years ago where I really thought I wanted a Google Pixel. And I was like, I think I want a Google Pixel. This wasn't it was 6 years ago, probably.
Okay.
It was like shortly after the Google Pixel came out. And there was a girl that I worked with who had one and she loved it. And I was like, I think I want one. I'm going to break away from iPhone because I've had an iPhone since I was like a junior in high school.
Yeah. Yes.
And so like, that's a long time to have one type of phone.
That's commitment.
Like, granted, I've obviously upgraded my iPhone, but I haven't, and I just remember how fun it used to be going, like, I had a Razr, and then I had the LG Scoop where it, like, slid, and I had the little keyboard, and it was purple, and then I had a BlackBerry. I had a little BlackBerry Curve, like, cool, little high school Teddy really needed a BlackBerry for all of those
I gotta check my
things
BBMs,
she was doing.
You know.
Right? Like, I had a BlackBerry, but it was so fun. And so it was really cool getting new phones, and I went from, like, Motorola to LG to BlackBerry, and I would like go different brands all the time, and I had so much fun with them. But I've just stuck with Apple, and like it's the same experience every time.
Exactly. There's nothing sassier than like needing to send a text and like flipping your phone open, sliding it up, like the Sidekick where you could go like bring, and it would just flip open. And then I never had a Sidekick. That was my dream phone. I never got one
too. Yeah.
And then just like typing so furiously on this tiny keyboard. I wanted that experience so bad. And I would do anything for Apple to at least give us the option to have like a flippy screen, or like even if there was a way to make it thicker, but like it could open up into another screen and have a keyboard on the bottom. Like how cool would that be? It could be an extension. Like I'll put a cord in if I have to. I just think that'd be really fun.
Yeah. I just remember, I remember like middle school me being like, flip my LG Scoop, like slide that up and just go.
Yes. I'm like, my high school boyfriend's not texting me back. I'm like, what do you mean you're not going to text me that you want to hang out after soccer practice or whatever? And it just felt so much better to like flip something open really mad and like feel like you're about to break the phone in half.
Have so much more attitude about it.
Seriously. And it was just, I just felt like, I think after all this 2000 stuff, I just want to have my hot pink Motorola Razr with my Juicy Couture tracksuit and my little Binglies all over my hands with my little pool float sandals. Can't we just live again.
And your Tamagotchi.
Oh my God, the Tamagotchi. The last thing I'll need, I think I need to get a Juicy Couture tracksuit and I need to get a Lisa Frank backpack. And then the whole
Lisa
thing
Frank.
whole thing will be completed.
Complete.
Ugh. The 2000s, they're not going away.
I support this.
And we're not going to stop talking about them, I don't think. I think we're going to keep going with it. So we'll see what happens next.
So
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's wrap it up.
That's all we
Mandi,
got.
I had fun. This was a fun one.
It was good catching up. I know you have so much to do, and your to-do list is as full as can be. Do your best. You've got this. Prioritize.
Get done. I know I'm not good at that.
I can help you prioritize. You'll be fine. So good luck. I'm excited to catch up next week. You've got this. And thank you, everyone, for listening in again.
And we will talk to you next week.
See ya.
Bye, friends.